Hello everypony and hello all the rest of Equestria. My name is Doc Ulrich Mentary, and I'm about to show you a never-before-seen glimpse into the elusive lives of the side and background characters of the sketch series. And before any pony asks, no, this is not at all like that Season 5 episode Slice of Life. I don't want to hear anyone comparing this to it. Slice of Life was nothing but a stupid filler episode of the TV show, but this is a documentary. Much more reputable and qualitative. Now, let us get started. We begin our journey in the heart of the country, so to speak, which is not some city like Canterlot, but small little Ponyville. After all, both in Friendship is Magic as well as this series, it's the main place of action. Our first interviewee is a local resident known wide and far across the fandom and the internet. Ah, and there she is, right on schedule. Fan favorite Pegasus, Muffins.
What? Muffins? My name's Derpy, you fucking idiot. Muffins was just my slave name, the one the officials at Hasbro slapped onto me because apparently Derpy sounded too offensive to them.
Well, at the topic of offensive, don't you think that maybe using such words as slave name is a tad bit inappropriate?
How should I know? I'm retarded. Or am I?
Okay, so you do seem pretty, self-confident about your condition, so do you mind me asking, how exactly did the state of your eyes come to be?
My eyes? Oh, you mean this? Yeah, well, that's because when I was a filly, I always loved making funny faces. My mother would always tell me I should stop doing that or else it's gonna stay that way. Turns out she was right. I deliberately started cross-eyeing for multiple hours daily to get them to stay that way. And it really paid off, I can say. Now everyone believes I'm mentally impaired and I can get away with basically anything. I can say whatever the I please. Hell, I can drop an entire wagon load on ponies' heads and no one even bats an eye. 'Cause truth be told, I always despised the re***s in the world and how they were living on easy mode, getting away with all kinds of So I told myself, if they can do it, why can't I?
Okay, but didn't you just basically make a confession?
A what? Wait, what did I even say?
Oh, you're good, Miss Hooves. Right then, so I guess that should be enough for the first scene. Thank you for your time, my dear. Goodbye.
Hey, wait, before you go, one last thing, Mr. Mentary.
Yes?
Put your head never back. Thank you.
Thanks? Wow, she was weird. I can't really tell if she's just an asshole pretending and abusing her status, or if she's actually suffering from some sort of schizo thing. Oh well, off to the next one. Alright, here we are now at the one and only elementary school of Ponyville. We're here to interview one of the lesser-seen fillies who has been the focus of the sketches for some time, but recently almost never showed up again. Diamond Yara, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Doug.
Now, what I'm wondering is, how have things been for you ever since you returned more to the background again? How's your friend Silver Spoon doing?
Oh, well, Silver Spoon actually moved away from Ponyville some time back.
Really? What happened?
It all started with Princess Twilight announcing that she was gonna open a new orphanage for all those displaced young ponies without any relatives. But since there already was an orphanage building at the ready, Twilight decided it would be easier to just seize the old one and have it empty to make room for the new foals. A decision I can kind of understand from a capitalist view. It is financially the most efficient way of reaching her goal. But it also meant Silver Spoon, who was living at that orphanage, would lose her home. I first offered her to come live with me, but my father forbade it. My friend would be nothing but a cost-setter to our family, which again is kind of true. But Silver Spoon actually got lucky because the day the orphanage was to be closed, a stallion from Candlelight came here and spontaneously adopted her.
Fascinating. Can you maybe tell us who this stallion was?
He was a very fancy-looking guy. I think his name was Trevor. He said he'd up until some months back had been the leader of a secret elite society, but now he wants to pursue other goals. Like, for example, fatherhood. You know, I really am happy for Silver Spoon because Trevor is even richer than my own dad. He'll be able to buy her all the heroin she needs.
All the what?
Still, it's a shame. She was my best and basically only real friend. But I also can't deny that ever since she pulled me into her addiction, there's been a stain on our friendship. Perhaps it's for the best this way.
Good, I won't ask about any more details concerning that. But say, how is life for you now? That your only friend has moved away. Are you lonely?
I used to be for a time. But then I found this book series, The Adventures of Little Sunshine by Nightshine. They helped me build up the courage to approach ponies again because if she can do it, why not me? And it worked. By now I'm good friends with many different ponies in my class. And even the cutie my crusaders are at least sympathetic to me.
Okay, I see. Well, thank you for your time, Miss Tiara. But I have to get going now. Goodbye. Man, why are these ponies so boring? First a maybe not invalid, now this big wheel kid. I need some excitement for my documentary. Oh, I know, the dragons, they're exciting. To the Dragonlands!
So you see, you've come at a really impractical time because today Dragon Lord Amber has to perform one of her many lordly duties. Normally she doesn't even have time for interviews at all, so consider yourself lucky, Mr. Mentary.
Oh, I do, don't worry. So, which duty exactly is it Dragon Lord Amber has to tend to right now?
Well, it's the first Tuesday of the month, so our Lord has to personally check the temperature of each and every lava pool in our kingdom to make sure it's still hot enough.
What do you mean by hot enough? How does a dragon gauge that, being basically heat-proof?
You see, that is a very common mistake ponies make, as dragons are simply fireproof, but that only includes damage to our scales from heat. We still feel it though, only dragons naturally got a way higher tolerance than other creatures. The temperature of a lava pool has to be just right for us dragons. You know, that kind of heat that only a dragon could survive.
And how exactly does she measure the temperature?
Simple, by holding her claw in it. That's the most efficient way. Sometimes she does throw in some sticks or maybe small critters in if they're around to see how fast they get burned, so you'd better stand back a bit more.
Hey, Smolder, can you cut the chatter for a second and come over here?
Oh, excuse me. Coming, my lord.
All right, this is the last pool of the region. Prepare to ride down. Fuck me, that's hot as hell!
Got it, ma'am.
Good. Now go and fit us up with the pony guy. We gotta be on our way.
Well, you heard her, Mr. Mentary. We're almost done with our tour for the day, and later we're gonna celebrate our well-heated lava pools with a party in dragon style.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Oh, believe me, you haven't lived yet if you didn't go to a dragon party before. It's fucking wild, man. Us dragons are real party animals. First we eat as much jewels as we can chew. Then we wave our arms around in the air. And then we start flying while eating even more jewels.
I see. And then?
I don't know, then the party's over. I said dragon parties are wild, not long. Once we've had our share of diamonds and stuff, we usually spend the rest of the evening chilling and snoring.
Okay, well, I guess that was a very eye-opening interview, Miss Smolder. Thank you for your time.
Anytime, sir.
Can you get a move on already? We'll be late to the party.
Coming!
I don't get it. I really thought the dragons might turn out to be more exciting, but they're even lamer than the others. Maybe the changelings. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but maybe sheer disgust would keep the watchers going. It's worth a shot considering how the rest of this documentary's been. To hell with it.
Well, I must say it's very surprising for me to be welcoming a journalist in the Hive. A pony, nonetheless. Though I must admit, you came in sort of an inconvenient time.
Wouldn't be the first time today, I don't mind at all.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, right now it's nymph season in our hive, when our little hatchlings start crawling up the wall and cling themselves there in a stasis, while step by step shedding their old skin and emerging a full-grown changeling. It's a beautiful sight, really.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful. What?
No need to try and hide it, my friend. I understand that this process might seem to be uncomfortable and nauseating to other species, which is why I'm all the more pleased that you really want to record this momentous occasion for your documentary. This will greatly improve the acceptance of our kind in Equestria. Once all the ponies see that us changelings are no less living beings, who also enjoy the wonders of childbirth and growth.
Well, about that. Not that I personally wouldn't love to, but you yourself said how this process might seem to the ponies watching. And I would like for this documentary to stay rated E for everyone. I'll have a hard enough time censoring all the swear words.
Understandable. Alright then.
Still, but besides the nymph thing, how's the hive doing, King Thorax?
Oh, not so good, I'm afraid. Some time ago we've lost quite a number of changelings to the cordyceps. We might share traits with the ponies, but still, for the most part, our kind are insects, and thus strongly affected by fungi.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, it was tragic, but it helped our species evolve. Because these losses motivated us to search for a way to fortify our bodies against the spores. And we found it. The solution was actually pretty simple. Since us changelings gain the abilities of the things we turn into, we simply all turn ourselves into identical-looking changelings who just are immune to fungi.
Wow, really? And that worked?
It sure did. We haven't had a new infection for nearly 3 months now.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it did the trick.
No, it's way more than just that. Do you even realize what this means? You could basically become invincible. Turn yourself into a creature that is immune to magic, resisting all viruses and diseases, and I can't even think of what else.
Well, I suppose that's true. Oh well, who needs to strive for such power when he can also just be the father to our hive? But I'm afraid I'll have to cut our talk short here. The first young ones are about to peel themselves. Guards, please see Mr. Mentary out.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the time, Your Highness.
No, thank you. Now, if you'd excuse me, there are some things that need my attention.
Alright then, I guess I'm gonna head back to Ponyville. But don't worry, guys, I actually saved the biggest surprise for last. Have faith. Okay, here we are now at our final destination. A quiet, remote little place in Ponyville called Sweet Apple Acres. Here lives the single most elusive and mysterious background pony known to Equestria. Oh my goodness, there she is.
Hey there, partner. What you doing on my property?
Hello and good day to you, Miss Applejack. My name is Doc Mentary, and I'm working on a documentary about the most important ponies in our country. And for that, I'd like to interview you.
Most important ponies? Me? You sure you ain't looking for Twilight's castle?
Yes, of course I'm sure. Princess Twilight is entirely the opposite of what I need. She's a main character, but the focus of my film is the secret lives of Equestria's least known background ponies.
Background?
Oh wow, would you look at that, dear viewers? The specimen appears to be practicing the shooting sport in her free time. Fascinating, the things you don't learn when a pony is never on screen.
Y'all asking for it, ain't ya?
Oh, okay, understandable. Have a nice day.
Get back, hey, you fucking hack!
I'm afraid this'll have to do it for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed this short venture into the elusive world of background ponies. And be sure to check in next time when...